guys, it's Dark Scorpio. I'm back with a chapter 4 of Camp Creepypasta. I haven't posted this Creepypasta camp in 2 days because I wanted to. I'm like, I'm gonna read it later, but then I'm like, oh wait, and then I don't. I actually made other videos, text stories. Which, if you should go check that out. It's on my channel. Oh, yeah. I'm an idiot. Never mind. Let's story. This is chapter 4. Hey, my name's Toby. Okay. Once everyone was off the bus, Splendy led you through a small part of the forest until you came to a field. Splendy threw his arms up in the air and spoke. This, my friends, is where you'll be staying for the rest of the summer. You looked behind him and you wasn't very pleased at what you saw. It didn't even look like a camp. The cabins don't look like cabins either to you. They looked like rusty, metal boxes with roofs. Splendy began to lead you and the children around the camp. It may not look like much, he said, but this camp will be one of your best childhood memories, and the thing that will teach you how to be the best killers you can be. You and your brother looked shocked when Splendor said that. You looked around at the other campers. They don't look surprised. Shoot, something a bit. Do they not care that we might have to kill someone? You thought inside your head. Splendor soon passed a metal box, and you were now walking down the trail in the forest. When you reached the end of the trail, you found yourself standing in front of a huge lake. My brother had taken my advice on letting you guys have days where you do nothing but fun, he said. No. He sung, doing a little dance, causing some of the campers to laugh. So on those days, you have a choice of coming here and swim. To you, the lake actually looked like lots of fun. It was a dock. There was a dock that you could jump off of, and the lake looked for a lake out in the middle of nowhere. It didn't look that dirty. Splendor soon skipped off with you and the following group following. He said that you had to be at the middle of the camp before the sun completely rose. Right now it was still pretty dark, but it would rise soon. Time skip. You were soon standing in the middle of the camp where the wooden stage, well, it was kind of more like a really bent and wavy piece of wood instead of a stage. You were facing the stage, and Splendy said you were waiting for his brother to come out and give you your instructions. Yes, instructions. Whoever Splendy's brother was. He sure is taking his sweet time. So sassy here. You sighed in annoyance, but then you felt someone nudge your shoulder. You looked to your right to see Neil. Hey, she said. Hey, he replied. Do you know what's going on? She asked you. No, not really, you answered. Yeah, well, I do. Well, I do, she yelled. We're going to get paired with our partner. We're with our partners. You sorry. You tiled your face in confusion. Partners? That's right. We're going to get partnered with a awesome creepypastas. Can't read. Creepypasta that you will that will train that will train us for the rest of the summer. She yelled. Oh, I know all that. With happiness. Creepypastas? Creepypastas? What's that? You asked. Well, Neil looked at you with a shocked face. Why, and you don't know what you didn't do your research when you got the letter, she asked. You didn't do your research when you got the letter? She asked. No, I got mine at the last minute, you answered. Well, then let me explain. A creepypasta is a scary story that you can read on the internet, she explained. We were in a camp filled with the most popular creepypasta murders ever. What? Everyone look, Splendy yelled, waving his hands in the air. My brother is here. You looked away from Neil and looked at the stage. Standing there was a faceless man wearing a fancy black suit. Everyone stopped talking when they noticed he was there. Hello, children. My name is Slenderman, but I will allow you to call me Slendy. He had a extremely long voice. As you all know, you've been asked to come here because we think you have what it takes to become a creepypasta. He paused for a second and then continued. The first thing I must do before I let you do anything with your partner. I can't read. I messed that up. I know I did. First thing I must do before I let you do anything is pair you with your partner. Yeah. Splendy held up his hand and Splendy, oh God. Okay, let me do it. Splendy held his hand out, and Splendy rose up to the stage and handed Splendy a piece of paper, a folded piece of paper before running back down to the group. Splendy opened the paper and cleared his throat. I know how people do it, but I can't do it. Adam Knight, he called out. The boy you had seen the back, I think it's supposed to say in the back. Well, the back of the bus with his hood up walked up to the stage. The thing was, the boy wasn't wearing his hood up anymore. So now you could see his face. He had messy black hair and bags under his eyes. as if he haven't even slept for the past month. Adam Knight, your partner is Jeff. Jeff the Killer. Yes, Jeff the Killer is actually my favorite creepypasta. That's probably going to be the next. Ugh, God, fell. Almost fell. Story I'm going to read. And your cabin is cabin number 1. Slendy told Adam, giving him a key. And a word of advice: don't make him mad. Don't get him mad. Yeah, but don't get him mad. Adam didn't say anything. His face showed no emotion whatsoever. Please head to your cabin now, Slendy said. Adam still didn't say anything. He just turned around and headed to his cabin. Next, Slendy said, facing the crowd once more. Hold on, guys. Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. My grandma was calling, and I couldn't click it because of the icon. So, actually, I might just cut that part out. Probably will. At least, yep. Sorry about that. Anyways. Now I gotta find back where I was. Oh. Hold on, give me a second. Gotta figure this out. Okay, found it. Face once more to the crown once more. Lucas Peter. The other boy you had noticed on the bus. The one with the blonde hair and making people laugh. Ran up on stage with his huge smile on his face. A huge smile on his face. Oh God, sorry. If you don't mind, Slendy, I prefer Luke instead of Lucas. He said. Slendy sighed. I don't do nicknames. Now your partner is laughing, but you're letting us call you Slendy. That's a nickname, Lucas interrupted. Slendy took a deep breath. No. Interruption. No. Information up. I can't read. Now your partner is laughing Jack. If we get to call you Slendy, you should be able to call me Luke. Luke interrupted once again. Your partner is laughing Jack, and your cabin is cabin 7. Now go, Slendy yelled. He was now taller, and tentacles were coming out of his back. He threw the key at Luke. Not a second later, Luke took off running towards his cabin. After he was out of sight, Slendy shrunk back down to his normal size, and his tentacles went away. You looked around at looked around at the younger kids, looked terrified. Then you looked at Leo. He looked amazed. Slendy took a deep breath, fixed his tie, and continued. All right, next is Luke Ellen. Luke's suddenly happy face somehow got even happier as he ran onto the stage. Slendy bowed down to something. It says pint. I think they said it wrong. Down to So he was face to face with him. So so you are Leo, Slendy said. Yes, sir, Leo said happily. Slendy chuckled. Good. Now after watching you, I can see that you like video games. Am I right? It's like watching a kid. Oh, God, that'd be scary. I thought so. Yes, sir. I love them, Leo said, nodding his head vigorously. I thought so. And I have great news, Slendy said. Your partner also loves video games. He even looks like one. He even looks like a video game character. Really? Leo gasped. Slendy nodded and Slendy nodded Leo a key. Your partner is been drowned, and your cabin is cabin 6. Leo looked down at the key, and his face looked like what your face would look like if you had $1,000 in your hand when he looked at the key. Thank you, Slendy. Leo said before running off the stage towards his cabin. He's like, yes, he loves video games. He's like, I love Slendy's in mad form. I'm sorry, I'm eating a little bit. I should not be doing this while recording. You smiled at how happy Leo was. You were also trying to hold back a giggle. Slendy was so nice to younger kids. It was sweet. Next, Ryan Ellen, Slendy called out. Neil nudged your shoulder and you walked onto the stage. YM, your partner is Ticci Toby, and your cabin is cabin 4, Slendy said, handing you the key. All I want to say to you is good luck. Good luck. Oh, God. I'd be like, oh, gosh, how bad is he? Good luck. You nodded and walked off the stage. Once you were off the stage, you took off running towards your cabin. You were a little excited. You really wanted to meet this Ticci Toby person. You ran through the row of metal boxes. You hadn't noticed until now that the cabins had front porches, which was nice. You passed 10, 8, 6, and finally 4. You ran up the stairs and knocked on the You ran up the stairs and knocked on the door. You heard footsteps and the door opened. Hi, my name is Toby. So guys, that's the end of chapter 4. Hi, my name is Toby. Camp Creepypasta. I hope you guys really like this episode. Make sure to like and subscribe, and bye.